I'm Joel Isyak. I'm with Fletcher Sharpe here from the Daily Detroit podcast. Bottom line, 1 point is better than none, but it's not as good as 3.
Yeah, Detroit City FC was expecting a 6-point week with their win over New Amsterdam and a win over Maryland Bobcats. They got the win over New Amsterdam resoundingly. They got a 0-0 draw against Maryland Bobcats. Again, 1 point's better than none, but when you expect to get a win somehow, especially when Maryland came here last time, waited to the 94th minute, gave up a goal, kind of expected to do something you didn't. It's kind of a bit of a disappointment.
For sure. But, Detroit City FC did not cash in on a lot of chances, and then also Joel Isyak stood very tall. There's this scene at the end of the game where I saw him holding the ball in the air, and I'm like, okay, that's like the image of this game.
Yeah, Joel Isyak stood in his head. He played great, which he had to because he'd make it for his defense playing very sloppily and ineffective. They're a very flashy team, which people might not expect because they're kind of low in the standings. But the Bobcats, their entire team moved very fluidly. The ball moved from back to forth very well. Joel Isyak again played well. And they basically said, we're going to bend but not break. We're going to absorb as much pressure as we can. Well, you guys go to shoot. We're going to collapse, make you take a bad shot. There's a big difference in the game. When the Bobcats got a few shots on Nate Steinwasser for Detroit, the ball went right to Steinwasser to start an attack. Detroit got some better chances, but when they shot, they missed the net entirely. If any of those shots had been on frame, this would be a very different game.
It really does come down to execution. At the end of the thing, though, the thing that's different for me is that the Bobcats did not park the bus in this game. It was definitely a lot of fluidity. They did not park the bus.
No, they made sure, of course they put some people back to play defensively, but they made sure that they're going to impose their style of play. They didn't put all 11 people back to say, we're going to let you take all the pressure, take all the shots. They're like, hey, we're going to let you have most of the pressure. We'll take our chances when we can. And you saw late in the game, Maryland almost got a few chances on that.
Well, of course, make sure to tune into the Daily Detroit podcast. We'll break down this game more. We'll preview the games up ahead. Of course, as always, thank you for watching and listening. I'm Joel Isyak.
I'm Fletcher Sharpe.
Take care of each other, and we'll see you around Detroit.